It's a modern play about a man's relentless attempt towards a promotion, where he must strip himself of all desires, including love, compassion, and lust. However, the temptation is too great, and he brings his work home with him. Only his job involves being in the military, torturing people. This man, Orlando, and his wife Leticia live in their home in an unknown country. Their marriage has fallen apart, and Orlando does not seem to care for his wife as he once did. This quickly becomes evident when Orlando walks behind their home into a warehouse where he keeps Nina, a young girl whom he sexually constantly abuses. Brutal? Yes. Gritty? Yeah. Raw? Yes. So why do we need this play now? Today we've filled our airwaves and theaters with these so-called real depictions of life. Reality shows, sitcoms, and even the media glosses over the brutal truths that many people still must face in their lives. Only today's media refuses to focus on it. Instead, they choose to focus on Charlie Sheen and the Jersey Shore and our president's birth certificate. And that's not even mentioning the millions of people that have been laid off by the recent economic recession, with Latinos being the hardest hit, might I add. Many Americans have been looking for work, and those that have jobs have been trying to keep theirs by becoming more valuable. So the idea that you might have to give up everything you love and for that all-important promotion is relatable, but in Orlando's case, he shows the line that you can't cross. This play will bring us back into the brutal reality to which some of us still live. This play is about the homeless, the helpless, and the lost. It sheds light on what little control some people have when it comes to finding direction in their lives. The writer of the play, Maria Irene Fornes, grew up during the Depression, and she was the youngest of 6 children, and knows what it's like to feel powerless against oppression. In scene 1 of the play, we immediately notice that Orlando does not care about his wife Leticia, and that the only thing he does care about is his military promotion. Later, Orlando is indeed promoted, but that isn't enough to quench his thirst. We now see that Orlando does not care about his wife's desires either. Leticia wants to go to school and learn political science, only to be made fun of by Orlando and his friend Alejo, who then says that it'll never amount to anything and that she should not even try. Leticia never feels loved by anyone and is never taken seriously. This is proven time and time again when Orlando leaves the house to go sexually abuse Nina, whom he's kept locked up in a warehouse. What's more, later we find out Leticia has known this and felt powerless to stop it as he continues to do those acts, even in front of her at one point. Leticia tries to reach out to anyone who would listen, but even at one point to an imaginary friend on the phone. We then meet Olympia, who is their home servant, and she provides us with some comic relief as well as providing us a window into the eyes of Nina, who is powerless to stop the advances of Orlando. We follow these characters along their dark path. The question becomes, is there light at the end? Will Orlando change his ways, or will it escalate into yet another form of violence? In the end, we learn Leticia has had enough. She walks up to a drawer, pulls out a gun, and shoots Orlando dead.